Hello and welcome to my Vlogmas. Normally Vlogmas or Vlogcember starts in December, but I get the week off from work this week, so why not start now? I'm putting on my skates. I'm gonna get ready to go on the ice. Where are my knee pads? I actually have 5 minutes to tie my skates right now. I'm not going on to train for myself because I missed my own session. I have 15 minutes with some dude, and then I've got 45 minutes with Elizabeth, who's really fun. Elizabeth is 5 years old and she's amazing and she's fun and she's adorable, and we went to competition yesterday at the pre-alpha level. It's her first big girl level because she skated the tot age group, which is like babies, but she was so polished and happy and presentable, and she's a star. Okay, I'm sorry, my student is a star. Okay, she's a star. I have to hurry, but I might as well talk while you're looking at the top of my head. I'm going to fit in some of my own practice and probably be at least 10 minutes late for a dance lesson with Alkai. Can we talk about something that I really don't want to talk about? Can we address this right now? Sometimes I'm going good for a couple of weeks and then one day, boom, everything's crazy. So I still compete, I still train, I still work on my own skating, and I am a coach. And it bothers me to practice around my students or my colleagues because I'm gonna have bad days. And during those bad days, I worry that people are looking at me going, ooh, what's wrong with her? Like, why is she a coach? She doesn't deserve to coach if she's that bad. You could say, oh, this is all in your head. That's not what's really happening. But I've heard the gossip. I've walked in on it. So I've tried not to take it to heart, because you do have to have a tough skin in this business, but just because it's figure skating doesn't mean you have to have a heart of ice. I don't think we should treat each other that way. Because of that, I tend to hide away. I will go on sessions that maybe there's less coaches on, maybe my skaters don't come in that day, so I'll skate on this session or that side. I will go so far as to just hide away at another ice rink 45 minutes away, because it gives me a moment to breathe and I feel better. And I think that's healthy. I think that is. But I also wonder if maybe I should stop hiding away. If maybe that's not how I need to be. It's getting harder and harder to hide the fact that I do coach. I coach comfortably up to freestyle 5, which is axel level. Or I guess, yeah, I don't even bother with USFS. If you want me to help you on your moves, I'll do that, but it's not like I'm going to be able to put you on the ice for a lesson for your competition at a USFS competition, because I ain't into that life right now. I'm still competing for myself. I find this weird. I find it a little bit embarrassing, but what am I going to do? What am I going to do? This is my job. What I am talking about here is I can most definitely land the things that I'm teaching. However, my body is still going to go crazy. I'm still going to have off days. Those off days are the things that I'm speaking about. The ones that I'm worried about, I'm like, ugh, really? I have to go skate in front of these people? This is what I do. And I have a personal vow, as well as to my managers, that I will not coach above my level. Can you hear me right now? Where was I? But seriously, skating around my students kind of irritates me a little bit, but sometimes I'm not able to go around it or not. And like today, I've got to get 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, just because life happened, life got in the way, and it's something every day. So sometimes I literally have to just figure out, okay, what am I going to do to compensate? If I can't be on the ice for my specific time, when can I work this in? I think something that parents and skaters, everyone have to understand is that ice skating is a sport where you will have your axel one day and you won't the next. Your doubles will be fine, but your singles will look a mess. You will be just fine on your sit spin, but your camel sit quits. That's just skating. That's what happens in this sport. And for you to always be on it, always be consistent, is a straight up blessing from God. Oh, not to say that like if you're not always consistent, you aren't blessed by God. I'm just saying it is so hard to always be on it. That's it. Something that has been bugging me kind of in the back of my mind is I'm wondering if I really shouldn't worry about people watching me skate. Like, yeah, I have this problem, I have that problem, I'm working through this, I'm working through that, but is it that big of a deal for the regulars to see me skate all the time? Is it that big of a deal? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's good for them to see my journey. Maybe it's good for people in general to see my journey. Maybe whatever happens could be a testimony of how things can work out. I am a skater who at one point was told every day to quit skating. By this coach, by that parent. The people at my particular rink were just not nice. And honestly, I've waited it out until those naysayers just fell away. I think I'm still kind of covering myself. I think I'm still trying to hide. I'm still wishing I had that private little rink in the back to just go practice and work all my ins and outs on. And if I just work it out by myself, when I come back, then, oh look, I'm amazing and I always have been and I have no problem. Stop talking to me. Stop beating down on me. But I wonder if that's gonna make me stronger, or if that's just gonna keep me enabled to where if I'm going through something, I have to hide away. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's not as big as I think. I don't need instant gratification from people, but what I do need is to constantly land my jumps and do my spins correctly and have good edges and know that I'm doing a good job. But on those hard days, I just want to hide away. Bottom line, I want to hide away. And maybe that needs to stop. I'm thinking that in order to get past this, I'm just gonna start sharing. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow at Tammy Stiletto and let me know that you watch me on YouTube so that I can follow you back. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.